welcome back, everybody. I am making some buzzsaw blades, because tonight we are making a tree farm. Alright, so I need to put one of these in here, and that'll make our steel saw blade. There's 3 blades currently. Steel, titanium, and tungsten. And I now need to make a sensor. Alright, got that. Now we stick all these things in here. And we will have us a tree farm. And I went ahead and set my lava array back up inside the powerhouse. Let's go ahead and make it daytime real quick. Where we can see what we're doing. Oh, I can't even. There's probably a creeper out back of the house. Let's grab a stack of saplings, because we're probably going to need those. And I might as well move this bed since I got all this room in here now. I'll just throw it over here. And I can sleep here. Alright. Let's go see how this thing works here. Creeper! Get away from my water pipe. I need to get some covers to cover this thing. Looks kind of ugly just hanging out there. Spider, get away from the powerhouse. No spiders allowed. Alright, so inside this big conglomeration of crap right here is my power source for this thing. I have a medium voltage medium voltage battery buffer here, and then a low voltage transformer on the front, because I made a low voltage tree farm. So now I'll put this here, and I gotta put this here, and saplings in there, and that grows plants to trees. Now let me go find a chest. Because I do believe he said it needed a chest somewhere around it. I can't remember exactly where he said. So we'll just take this one and go see what we can figure out here. Hey, there's that butthead that was keeping me from being able to sleep. Yeah, mess with me again, buddy. Alright, let's go check this thing out. I was kind of hoping that this would work in a little bit bigger of an area, so you would be able to do more than one tree at a time. Because with this, it's going to grow. I'm guessing it's going to do right around it. So if I go let's get some more dirt. I'm guessing it does like a 2-block radius around it. And I'm guessing that the higher voltage ones probably do a bigger range. But Let's see if I can get him to change that just a little bit. See if we can get like a, I don't know if y'all remember the old forestry tree farms. The ones that used to do like a ring around the center. That would be kind of cool. But I don't know. Let's see. So if I put these here, it puts saplings on them. So if I would put one there, it would also get a sapling. Alright, so it does 2 blocks radius. Now I don't typically do this, but for testing I'm going to go get some bones, make some bone meal, and see how this thing works on cutting them down. I also had a request to test something. So when we get all done with this, I gotta go test out something on the armor. So let's see about cutting down a tree. Now, one thing I do have to say is this is kind of like the MFR, but you have to supply it a saw blade. I hate that. It takes durability. Oh, and it even cuts the leaves out. Alright. So the chest does not go on top, apparently. How about underneath? Maybe that's where you said I was supposed to put it. Now, I'm not going to be able to open it there. So, let's try a barrel. And I don't know if it automatically outputs it there either. I hate when chests catch like that. So damn annoying. Now, just in case, I'm going to take a hopper with me. So I don't think I have a pipe set up with a conveyor module on it right now. Because I'm guessing it may not auto output, because most Gregtech things don't do that unless they have the buttons for it, and this one doesn't have a button. Okay, so it does auto output, and it auto outputs to the bottom. So we're gonna have a pipe there to catch the apples it's gonna put out. And it looks like it works pretty good. Now, the one thing I wonder, though, is it cuts the leaves. Okay, I did see a sapling drop. Alright. That's the one thing I was wondering. Okay, and it did go back and finish that one, too. I was wondering about that as well. Alright. So that's cool. Can definitely say it works pretty well. It seems to have kind of the same issue with saplings as the forestry farm does. It likes to drop them everywhere. But other than that, it looks like it works pretty daggone good. I like it. Like I said, I'd like it to have like this be the non-working area and be able to build like a ring around it. That way you could have the wires coming into it and things like that and not disturb its growing area. Because as is, you have to have at least one block out for the wire. And I'm going to change the wiring for this anyways. So you're going to lose at least one block for your wire. Where if you had like a 2-block radius that didn't do anything, and then a 2-block strip around that it did, then you could do 2x2 trees, like the dark oaks, and you would still be able to have the full radius of it. Now that may be more area than what he wants to give the low voltage though. But as far as a working concept, this works great. And again, he's a mod maker. I'm just a tester. So there's no guarantee he isn't going to say, well, no, that's not what I want to do. It's not like I'm commissioning him to build this. This is his baby, so I can just make suggestions and hope he agrees with them. Here's one other thing I want to try real quick here. Since it does auto output, does it auto output to a pipe? Dun, 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 dun. Let's go get some brass and make a pipe. Because if it does, then I can put barrels right around that. Over here, dummy. I think that's the normal one. Nope, that's small. Alright. Not you either. Nothing is agreeing with me today. Alright, there we go. We have a pipe. And let's grab one more barrel. Actually, I better grab 2 because I may have saplings left over as well. And so we're not getting bugged. We'll go sleep again. Still don't have solar set up, so I don't mind sleeping. It's not like I can't fight. Just don't want to be blowing up something I just built, And I have to say, Briarios knows how much I hate making assembler machines. And he had to make this thing almost identical to it. I hate making robotic arms, but it is very logical to have them. Along with the sensor, because you have to sense that there's a tree there. So I can't disagree with the things he chose. Now, by doing this, I'm going to screw up one more of my spots here. But that's alright. So now we want apples in that one. And we want the wood back in that one. And we're going to put saplings in that one. Let's see how it works. Let's see. Apples. 3. So yep, it is auto outputting more than just one type. So everything is going in there. Alright, so I guess that's it for testing our tree farm here. Let me go change my outfit. Drop some stuff off. And we'll do my request. And I need another drop box. I need to clean out my drop box. Alright. I'm going to drop off everything. We're going to switch armor over to the composite armor. And there's one thing I need. Axel wants to know how well this armor deals with lava. And that's one thing I didn't really test yesterday. So we're going to test it today. Heat damage. It looks like it's doing really well. Put that there. Let it update here. Oh yeah. It actually lets you take a little bit of damage before it starts going down. It doesn't really look like it's giving you much extra protection though. It looks like it has an initial little bit, but that's about it. And then it ticks down pretty normal compared to anything else. So hope that answers his question. It did look like it had a couple ticks there that didn't really hit. The armor kind of absorbed the first couple. Alright, so that's it. I'm all done testing out this mod as far as he's got it done now. I know there were a few other things he was talking about adding originally. And hopefully he gets to those now that he's got these done and tested out. I did talk to him today. He did change the harvest over for these. They are wrenching, and this does now auto output from the bottom. So he did implement those 2 changes, and they are going to be configurable to either be anything between 16 and 64 buckets for the barrel. So if you're playing in a mod pack like mine, where everything is, 16 or higher, you can bump it up to 64, where, having one of these, if it's 64 buckets, is actually cheaper than having one of these. But these can be made before these because they only need iron, where these need steel. So I think I'm going to configure mine to 64 for my pack. But that's it. Have a good one. Tomorrow, unless something happens I don't expect to happen, we will be back on Gregtech 6. And I got some wonderful news when we get there tomorrow. And I made me some open block tanks to put sulfuric acid in above my head. Really smart, safe place to put sulfuric acid. But I got tired of all them barrels over there. Have a good one. See you tomorrow. Take it easy.